Hi, I'm Larry Shover, CIO of SFG Alternatives, reporting to you from the CME Group in Chicago. Well, last week, ending January the 4th, what a wacky week it was with volatility. With the fiscal cliff and the Fed minutes, it seemed like implied volatilities in just about every asset class ended up collapsing on the week. Let's start with equities. Think about it this way. The VIX fell 9 points in 1 week, one of the fastest one-week moves we've seen in a long while, down to 13.8%. Oil one-month volatility dropped 3.5 points to 22.1%, while gold falls 1.2%, that's one-month volatility, to 11.8. It's important to note that FX vol on aggregate fell broadly across the board, with the exception of the Japanese yen, which climbed almost 1 full point, about 3/4 of a point to be honest with you, to 9.8%. That is now trading in the 89th percentile volatility-wise over the last year. Well, last week and going into this week, what really stands out with volatility? First, options skew right now trading at a 1-year low. Went from the 83rd percentile last week down to a 1-year low in just 1 week, and we're continuing that trend right now going into Monday. Second, term structure steepened. Although implied volatilities did drop across the board, they dropped significantly in the first 1 to 3 months. So right now we have term structure going from the 83rd percentile down to a 1-year wide, so we should say it's very, very steep indeed. And lastly, equity correlations right now at a 2-year low. That's something we haven't seen in a long, long while. Well, last week and going into this week, what was the ceiling on volatility? What put pressure on volatility? Right now, we can say that it was sovereign credit, euro, and oil vol. That set the tone to squash CME asset class volatility. On the other hand, what kept the floor on volatility? What kept volatility up, if anything? And we can look back and we can say it was rate vol, credit vol, and lastly, Japanese yen vol. Right now, vols are mixed going into the new week. Not a whole lot going on mini risk-off mode, but we shall see with earnings season kicking off, ECB meeting this week. Maybe it'll be a very interesting week with volatility. I'm Larry Shover, CIO of SFG Alternatives, reporting to you from the CME Group in Chicago.